Work with me here, all right? 2 Samuel chapter 6, 14 through 16, and also 20 through 21. If you have it, jump up on your feet because you're excited because God's going to get ready to say to you. And it reads as such. And David danced before the Lord with all his might. And David was girded with a linen ephod. That's the priestly robe, like a tunic. So David and all the house of Israel brought up the ark of the Lord with shouting and with the sound of the trumpet. And as the ark of the Lord came into the city of David, Michal, Saul's daughter, which is David's wife, looked through a window and saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord. And she despised him in her heart. Let's jump down to verse 20 and 21. Then David returned to bless his household. And Michal, his wife, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet him and said, How glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaids of his servants, as one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovered himself. Verse 21. And David said unto Michal, It was before the Lord which chose me before thy father, and before all his house, to appoint me ruler over the people of the Lord over Israel. Therefore will I play before the Lord. I'm going to jump back up to verse 20 to embellish what I'm going to talk to you about this morning. Then David returned to bless his household. And Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, How glorious was the king of Israel today. Be advised, that's a sarcastic comment. Who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaids of his servants, as one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovers himself. How glorious was the king who uncovered. David realized all the stuff I've been through. The scripture says David danced with all his might. You know what that means? He lost it. In layman terms, David did everything that he could to let God know, listen, I am appreciative of what you have done for me. I'm appreciative what you're getting ready to do. That's why he had no problem telling his wife, you don't understand. This is the same God that brought me to where I am and made me king over Israel. Shame on you for thinking I'm embarrassing you over a little linen ephod that's going to fall off of me because I bust out into a praise. If you knew what I've been through, you would have been down here making the two-step with me. Is because David is a king. David is supposed to look a certain way all the time. His kingly attire is supposed to be on him. He's supposed to be adorned and walk sophisticated and very kingly. But David danced so hard with all of his might before God, giving God true worship, that his ephod, his linen covering, his tunic, his priestly overlay fell off. Now, I don't know about you, but that's some serious dancing. Brother man was getting down. And because Michal, who is the queen now, because she's the king, wife of the king, she looked out the window. Now, I won't ask if David went to get the ark, because there was music and singing and dancing, which means you had to hear it. I don't want to ask, why is Michal upstairs looking through a window when praise and worship is going on? Take your little fancy tail from upstairs, come down here and get with everybody and start to dance. But no. Michael, so cute. I'm preaching to everybody, including myself. That when she hears praise and worship, DJ Suave, she instead of being not yet, bro. I know you're fired up. We're gonna get there. Hold on, we're getting somewhere. When when she looked down and saw worship, instead of getting down and help out, if nothing else, pass tissues out to the people crying in worship. Give them water so they can keep singing. Do something. You upstairs looking with your Louis Vuitton self. Oh, that is not how he's supposed to look. You're embarrassing me. And David said, you gotta lost your mind. You forget you ain't sitting up in that house because of your fanciness, your intellect, and your beauty. You're sitting up in there because God. Listen, I'm gonna give God everything because I know what I've been through.